all over the world. Families are building a moment together, one Lego brick at a time.
Hello, welcome back to Tea and Toast. We have tea braked, juice braked and broken in the halfway mark, and now we've got someone here, and Stu is looking super duper excited.
Really excited about this.
And the presence of Sílvia de Sousa and cameraman Rob Gurney.
Yeah, you're both there. Hey.
So you're going to see us on YouTube,
Sylvia.
very soon.
Hi.
Hello,
Right,
everybody.
Sylvia, are you well?
Yes, very well, thank you.
Good stuff, good stuff. And for everybody who may hear you speak, you're a Portuguese lady.
Yes, I am.
And you're going to stick around for the football rant afterwards. That's important thing. Are we going to talk about Ronaldo and his chaps?
Let's do that. I'm totally up for it.
I'm looking forward to that because Gurney's going to stick around for the football rant as well. So we'll have a four-way
football
first
round
time.
up.
I got this beautiful piece of equipment here, and I've never used all 4 channels, and we're going to use it with beautiful people discussing the beautiful game.
Oh.
But before that, let's
Music.
talk about you.
Yes.
Tell us the story of Sílvia de Sousa arriving in Leicester. We're not all natives of this city and this inner ring road. How did you end up here?
Well, it's a long story. Not really that long, really. Basically, I'm Portuguese, as you well mentioned. Born in Lisbon, and I lived there my whole life, really. And I moved to the UK back in 2009. Because at that time I actually worked at the Olympic Park construction.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm a construction engineer, a civil engineer. So I was working there in London. And then stuff happened. Lots of stuff happened meanwhile. And then I met up again with a friend of mine, a colleague that I haven't seen for quite a long time, back from uni, and he was living in Leicester, and eventually he became my boyfriend.
Aww. So it was love, kind of.
And
Must be love.
Hopefully it remains a happy story now.
Oh yeah.
yeah. So and I ended up moving here. So here am I.
So the reason the Olympics went well, for all and told, is because of you.
Totally.
You did everything, yeah? Pointed everyone in the right direction and made sure all those parks were ready on time and everything was built and didn't fall down.
And everything ran quite smoothly, so well done. You did a really good job.
You've got no idea.
I quite enjoyed the Olympics, yeah, as an outsider.
I enjoyed the cycling.
Yeah.
I like the what was it, Chris Hoy? Is that his name? He's
Scottish fella.
He's a man who rides a bike, and he rides a bike quite successfully.
Well, the cycling as well, just round the corner from my mum and dad, Sir Dave Brailsford lives there, and he's the sports scientist who engineered those bicycles that go so fast, so why we won all them golds.
Really?
Yeah,
The
Sir
more
Dave
you know.
Brailsford.
Yeah,
Tea and toast,
exactly.
bringing you facts.
Yeah.
Facts and fiction. Mostly fiction.
So when did you start playing songs that you've done so grandly? And we've mentioned before, I've been out to see you a few times, down at the Foo Bar and other places perhaps, but yeah, impressive stuff. How long have you been doing what you do?
Well, since I remember, I always wrote songs. That's been always my passion, my drive. But I kind of stopped doing it for a few years, after I finished uni, kicked off my career and kind of focused on that, because you've got to make a living, basically.
Yeah, of course.
So we're kind of in the same boat there, I suppose. We sort of passionate about the old songwriting and playing the guitar, and then life happens, and then you kind of fall back into it again, don't you? Yeah. Because it's always there, music.
Yeah. Are you from like a musical family?
No, not really.
No, me neither. It's strange though, isn't it? Because you kind of like, because none of my family's musical. I think my granddad on my mum's side played in a brass band. So I think he played the trumpet or the trombone, or I don't know, one of them. But there's like nothing else. I mean, my family growing up didn't even really listen to a lot of music. So it's strange that I kind of do what I do as well. Was that the same for you, or was there always kind of music about?
It's actually funny because, my family wasn't very into they weren't musicians, but they liked music.
Yeah, okay.
And my parents had lots and lots and lots of records, you know, the vinyl old stuff ones.
Yeah.
Love a bit of
And
vinyl.
they never, I don't think they actually listened to it. So
They just kind of had it,
they just
yeah.
had it like boxes and boxes of the stuff. So I actually always had this curiosity about exploring
There's
stuff.
something romantic about vinyl records, though.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And even
doubt.
if they're in a room as furniture,
Yeah.
there's something quaint and nice about it, and like, yeah.
You're
And
just
if
drawn to
you're a
it.
young and kind of curious person, like say you had curiosity,
Yeah.
you're like, what's that? And I want to make that.
Yeah.
I want to do that. What's
Yeah.
one of them when it goes dusty record spins and you
Oh,
go,
right, yeah, it's brilliant.
that's
Especially
it.
when you put the needle on it, that makes that little noise
yeah.
just as the needle
Yeah.
first clicks into the groove. Yeah.
Yeah, I love a
And
bit
you
of
know,
that.
such like lots of really precious stuff that I found thanks to my parents, even though they really didn't listen much to it, you know. So it's kind of like all sorts, like from ABBA to the Beatles to Neil Diamond.
So that's
to,
the kind of stuff you grew up on.
to
then,
you know, it's a huge variety.
Yeah.
Traditional Portuguese music like fado, Amália Rodrigues. I don't know if
Oh,
you know
yeah,
her.
I
Amália
know.
Rodriguez.
Yeah, I'm tempted to go. Oh yeah, yeah, classic stuff.
We do have like cool folk traditional music
Yeah.
as well. So I've been always very eclectic. So it kind of shows in the music I make, I suppose, because it's a huge mix of different stuff.
That's a
Yeah,
really
you've
nice
got to,
segue, isn't it?
Yeah, I
We
like
can't
that.
miss that segue.
I want to hear a song now.
Yeah.
And you're going to do Salt and Sugar for us.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I will.
She's one that
Yeah.
quite like.
Perfect.
It's quite exemplary of Sylvia's oeuvre.
Yeah.
Yeah, multilingual on the pod today.
I know, it's
That was a bit
crazy,
French.
isn't it? And we've got Gurney here.
I know.
And
Speak
he
any
don't-
languages,
I don't know.
Gurney?
So what language do you speak?
The language of technology.
The language of technology.
Digital mechanics.
Yeah. Digitalmechanic.com. Everyone go on that website.
Little hyphen in the middle.
Is there?
But yeah, grab your guitar.
Go on,
Right.
let's get
okay,
this
let's
started.
do it now.
You've got the same guitar. You and Crown play the same guitar.
We do. The
Yes.
same make and model of crafter.
Beautiful bits of wood. I'll
They
tell you a
are,
little story about how non-musical my family was. I had a story about my great-grandma, and it almost drove me to tears, that she had like a beautiful old Hammond organ type thing with Leslie speaker,
Yeah.
chopped it up for firewood. So
Oh, dear.
no one played it.
Wow.
And when I was like, what?
Oh, you're looking for one at the minute as well, aren't you? A keyboard.
I've
or
got
piano or
a
something?
I've got a piano on its way.
Have
Found
you?
one. Beautiful
Nice.
person
Nice,
in
get round
Leamington
there.
Spa has donated kindly
Lovely.
to Matt Henshaw's Peace, Love and Tea movement. But anyway, Sílvia de Sousa is now ready to go.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
we?
Kind of.
Get
I think
yourself
so.
comfy.
Yeah. I think I'm up
Can
for it
see
now.
Yeah,
it
you
live,
ready?
visually, audio,
This is the first time this has happened, and I'm very
I know, it's
excited.
excited.
It could all go wrong, or it could all go really well. So, we'll see,
pressure.
shall
Let's
we?
hope for the best. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sílvia de Sousa with Salt and Sugar.
Salt and sugar sliding down your skin. Oh, hubba hubba. Striking flavor every time we kiss. Your lips are lava. You got me shaking, honey. Addicted to your taste. You're more than brandy. What you do? Hey, I'm still in love with you. Might as well get some salty and sugar swell. Such a fool, got a rotten sweet tooth. Might as well taste some heaven before it's hell. Salt and sugar going up my spine, it's insane. Should've told you, no messing with my life, it ain't a game. What you do? Hey, I'm still in love with you, might as well taste some salty and sugar swell. Such a fool, got a rotten sweet tooth, might as well taste some heaven before it's hell. Might as well taste some heaven before it's hell. Might as well taste some heaven before it's oh my. Had enough of those damn sugar lies. I'll try. Got some candy love that won't hurt me so. Then maybe I'll be fine. What you do? Hey, I'm still in love with you. I might as well get some candy and some hell. Such a fool, got a rotten sweet tooth. Might as well taste some heaven before it's hell. Might as well taste some heaven before it's hell. Oh, might as well taste some heaven before it's hell.
That was lovely.
And we just stuffed our mouth with biscuits at a
Yeah.
very inappropriate time.
I tried to time it right, but I think I was a little. That was really nice.
Thanks.
I think I'll be honest. I think that's probably the first time I've heard you play.
Oh, really?
Maybe one of the first times. I'm not. I can't honestly. I was thinking to myself outside earlier. I was just like, have I even seen her play before?
Just taking the good word.
But that's
as Matt
well,
Henshaw
that's
recommends.
Matt Henshaw recommend, and I'm a bit blown away.
With good,
Very,
proper,
very
just
good.
proper. I mean, you mentioned the Fab Four earlier, obviously. So you're schooled in how to write a tune. There was elements of kind of. I always think Portuguese Mediterranean. Would you class yourself as a Mediterranean? Because you're on the other bit there, aren't you?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Kind of that peninsula. But yeah, there's kind of hints of that music, European. And a bit of blues as well, which I would imagine is why Crown liked it so
lovely.
much.
Thank you.
nice.
Little blues inflections in there.
I must say, I was feeling the pressure, being here surrounded by people. I was like, oh,
No
okay.
pressure. We're hardly professionals.
I was just snacking on biscuits, drinking the juice, the Yorkshire tea's flowing.
It's nice, honestly.
environment.
Fantastic. And I'm really glad. It's the first time we've had. Can I finish this mouthful of biscuit first? Because my mum always said it was rude to talk with my mouth.
What he wants to say is the first time we've had a musician perform live here at the Tea and Toast podcast with Matt Henshaw and Stu Cran. It's very blooming lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Thanks.
Oh,
Very
really,
happy.
really nice.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, you're going to stick around for the football rant, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
perfect. Before we go, where can people find you, and can I get a copy of whatever you have recorded?
Right, so you can find me. I've got a Facebook page, which
Sílvia de
Sílvia
Sousa.
de Sousa. I think it's Sílvia de Sousa Music, something like that.
Search it, you'll find.
Yeah, and I'll be certainly. I've got quite a few gigs coming up now. I'm playing on the 26th of July.
Right.
At the Tilt coffee shop, so it's going to be unplugged, acoustic,
afternoon sessions.
afternoon,
yeah. In colour.
It's going to be, I'm excited about that. I just got the invite today, actually, or yesterday. I'm going to play the Heather Music Festival.
Heather Music Festival.
I'm trying to pronounce it correctly.
Are you doing that on the Sunday?
Yes,
I
on the
shall
Sunday.
be there also, yeah.
Oh, excellent.
So that would be nice. We'll have a Tea and Toast reunion.
Excellent.
Might even bring up the Crown.
Even I'm there on Sunday.
Even Rob's there from the distance.
Rob's
We're all going to be there. Tea and Toast reunion.
There we
Party
go.
time.
Yeah.
And then I'll be playing on the 6th of August at the Donkey, and I'm very excited about that one as well because I've never played at
It's
the
lovely.
Donkey's
really, really nice.
So yeah, let's see
Big
what's
love
happening.
to Zoe and Gaz and Daz and everyone at the Donkey.
We do like.
It's my local now.
Well, when I first moved, I lived that side of town.
Yeah.
That was the first pub I ever went in.
Oh really?
And they used to. I don't know if they do now. But on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday afternoon, they get all these old boys come in and play like loads of jazz. and like they'd just kind of all sit there. They'd bring all their friends and the pension money.
I think
and
I've heard it
kind
on
of
Sunday as
they'd all
well.
kind of
These
sit
things
there
happen
and just like do a bit of jazz and stuff. So I used to, being obviously a man of, how would I put it? I'm older than I should be. I'm 24. I'm the oldest 24-year-old I've met. So I used to go and sit there and speak to all these old boys, and it's the first time I played double bass as well. Poorly.
It's a place where musicians go and hang out.
It's amazing.
Isn't it, really?
It's honestly
musicians
really nice.
like the donkey. Like I'd say there's the cookie and the donkey where you go and there's musicians and people play, and it's where people who play music like to go and hear music.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah.
Top places.
So I'm very excited about that one. Let's hope all goes well, and that's it really.
Lovely.
Just playing around.
Have you got anything recorded?
Well, thanks to Mr. Rob Gurney,
Gurney saves the day again.
actually have 4 videos on YouTube.
Okay.
I've got a couple of live versions of different songs in SoundCloud. But other than that, I still don't have anything like a proper EP or CD recorded.
Let's get that sorted.
It's all good.
We'll get that sorted. Tea and
Yeah.
Toast can fix anything. We'll sort that out.
Excellent.
We'll get that sorted.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
How much longer have we got in this segment?
We've got ages.
Yeah?
Yeah, what else do you want to talk about?
Well, you said that tune, right? Salt and Sugar. It's my favourite of what I've seen and what I've heard. And it's nice, it's good, it's sultry, but... And as we were kind of passing around the biscuits, you were saying that you're a bit of a sugar addict.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the basis of that tune.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And,
It's serious stuff, huh? It's serious stuff. So I'm reaching a point, like as I was telling you, I was watching this YouTube video yesterday about it, and about how toxic sugar actually is, and there's such a lobby, such a big industry behind it, pushing sugar to all of us, and we don't even realize the amount of sugar we're consuming every day.
Well, did you know that sugar was rationed? Right, hang on, I've got to get my facts right. Sugar was rationed after the Second World War up till about 1957, I think it was. So way after the Second World War, the year after sugar was not rationed anymore, sugar puffs were invented. Because it was kept back for so long. Obviously, having an endless supply of sugar, they obviously thought, this stuff's brilliant, let's put it in everything. And it's the most addictive substance known to man.
It's in there. Well, it's top 6 is there's surprising things like sugar, caffeine, alcohol, nicotine. They're all up there, and they're the legal ones. But sugar is quite dangerous as how it's courted by marketing and advertising people. And like you look at the people who do the biggest marketing campaigns, your Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Starbucks, the sugar content is frightening.
Yeah, I think there's 32, 33 grams in a little tin of pop.
Yeah. There's even more in Iron Brew, but
that's
they love it in
scary,
Scotland,
isn't it? If you got 33 grams of sugar in a pile and go, right, eat that, you'd go, no thanks. But in a nice sugary drink, that was nice, I'll have more of that, it's flavoured brown.
It's like super scary, and you read the facts and then you start thinking, okay, do I really want to die? Because it's everywhere. Like in theory, some studies were done, and apparently cancer and tumors feed on glucose. You pronounce it glucose? Glucose, sorry. Which means, therefore, that when you eat a lot of sugar, you're feeding those abnormal cells. It creates like the blood clots. It's like loads of very bad things, and I was like,
and diabetes has gone through the roof as well. Mum's news, my old mum's got diabetes.
Oh no.
And she eat fairly good, so
well, that's it. I mean, you look at places where it's because you do need sugar, but you need your natural sugars.
Exactly.
Your fruit and your veg have got good sugars in. And then you look at the places where, say, I don't mind bad mouthing them, your McDonald's, your Coca-Colas, whatever. It's these places where your diabetes and your cancer is massive. You look at places like Bangladesh, China, India, they're not got it so much because they're not doing the old pop as much. And they're on a more sort of plant-based diet. And
it's
so obvious, the kind of what's the word, correlation between these things.
Well, yeah, I mean, we can say that though because we are in the fortunate enough position to be kind of aware of these things. But there are people who aren't, and they'll happily feed their kids kind of McDonald's or whatever because it's easy and it's quick and it's convenient. And I get all those reasons. It's the same debate that we had that with local shopping. Yeah, it's convenience, but for the sake of convenience, you're kind of putting a lot of risk.
Yeah,
I think.
But actually, and it takes time. I'm not being funny. It really takes time to get that out of your system. Yeah. So now I have to kind of reduce it as you would do with nicotine or any other drug, slowly because I'm not joking. I'm seriously addicted to sugar. Like
I'll take these biscuits
I would eat
away
like,
from you. I'll move these.
Yeah,
biscuits.
no, I would easily eat like 4 Snicker bars and 2 Mars bars on a go. Straight. Yeah. Wow. So it gets to that. So. And when I don't eat sugar, I start seriously feeling like
the withdrawals.
Exactly.
And you
as
feel
you would
lethargic
do with like heavy drugs.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Oh, it is. Well, like I say, it's top 6. It's up there for sure. And they see and I find it hilarious because I presume now we're going to draw this to a close and move on to the football. Yeah. But look at the sponsors for the World Cup. It's absolutely hilarious that you've got McDonald's, the Mars Company, Coca-Cola, Subway sandwiches.
They're just big conglomerates.
Subway sandwiches is basically a load of sugar and rubber.
Well, I heard that they put the same stuff in their bread that they do in memory foam mattresses.
Yeah.
Really?
Apparently. I heard that.
Whoa.
So
yeah, see, there's definitely
anyway. Look, come on, let's because we're getting bogged down in this. We'll talk more about this later. Let's have a jam in a bit as well. We'll do all this tea and toast rubbish, and it's not rubbish. It's very high quality programming. We'll do all this, and then we'll have a little jam. I think.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Excellent.
Sílvia de Sousa, tea and toast. Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
Thank you, guys.
Hey.
Rob Gurney's here as well.
Let's have a proper brew.
If you enjoyed the video, let us know, and we'll do more of them.
Digital Mechanic on Facebook. Matt Henshaw. Bobcats, Sílvia de Sousa.
Shall we all look at the camera really intensely before we finish? Yeah,
let's
ready?
do that.